Oh, that's interesting. So that guy's book isn't out yet? Oh wow. Oh, man. See, that's a priorities are just not straight. Yeah, see, and that's what I'm talking about with the optics there. You know what I mean? Not gay ops, like gay optics, like more of imagine you being a customer of something and you have a guy that is supposed to be working on some shit. And instead of doing that, they're constantly talking about another guy who is actually getting his shit done. That's a terrible look. And that shows to me, and look, maybe I see it differently and that's fine. But for me, that tells me that you don't actually care about what it is you're doing. You don't look at this shit like it's a privilege. I understand that I'm blessed that you would part ways with your money. You know, I'm blessed. That is not something that I am owed. That is not something that I am obligated to. So I work like fucking hell to make sure that I deliver on what it is that I said that I was going to do. It would look terrible if I'm like, hey, this shit's delayed for another half year, and then I'm fucking streaming every day talking about another motherfucker. Like that's terrible. That's just terrible. That's a terrible fucking look. Terrible fucking look. I didn't know that. I didn't know that shit wasn't out yet. That's interesting. motherfucker. If he spent half the fucking time, he ain't hell a quarter of the time working on his own shit as he did talking about me. Maybe that shit would be done. And the funny thing is the cope, because the cope is gonna be, well, I'm just trying not to rush. Shut the fuck up. No, you're just not. You're not disciplined. It requires nothing of you to deliver a product when you said you was going to deliver the product. Yes, hiccups happen and all that shit, but hiccups shouldn't delay your shit for half a year. It just shouldn't do that. Something had to go disastrously wrong for that to happen. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. That's discipline. That's a lack of discipline. That's what that is. Let's call it for what it is. There's no, oh, well, you're just trying to really, it's perfection. I just don't want to. No. You're just not working. That's an ethic problem. That's a discipline problem. You are showing your audience that you much rather talk about other shit and do other shit as opposed to work on the product that they paid for. That's all that is. It ain't got nothing to do with rush jobs. And that's a cope. That's a cope because you see someone else delivering, right, on their products. And there's many of us out here, right, that are delivering on the products it is that we said. That's what that is. That's a discipline issue. That's a discipline issue, and you don't take your job serious. No motherfucker should be doing all this talking and streaming all the fucking time with product that's in the works and being delayed for half a year. That's unacceptable. That's fucking unacceptable. That's insane, bro. I didn't know that book was not out yet. Hell, because wasn't that motherfucker talking about that shit when I launched ISOM 2? And these same motherfuckers be calling, they try to say I'm scamming somebody. How the fuck you gonna say I'm scamming? I've never not delivered on a product that people paid for. These motherfuckers is pocketing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars at minimum. And they talking about I'm the one scamming somebody. The fuck? What the fuck? At least I'm delivering. A lot more than a lot of other motherfuckers can say. You can't say I'm not delivering on the product. Is Jay here? Where is he at? I don't see. Oh, there he is. Right there. Shout out. My man's drunk 3PO. So watching them stream Fortnite last night. My book was out in 3. Yeah, drunk 3PO, another guy delivering on a fucking product, right? 6-figure campaign, by the way. Delivering on his fucking product. And these motherfuckers say we scamming people. It was like with the whole comic books for kids, which obviously it went nowhere because there was nothing nefarious going on where they tried to say we were scamming. It's like, okay, like what do you think we were profiting? Like, you know, it was only 2,000 books sold, right? Y'all know we donated like well over $15,000 to them, right? So all that considered, what you think we would risk scamming and going to fucking federal prison over $2,000 or some shit? No. These motherfuckers have not delivered on product that has made or sold, whatever you want to call it, tens of thousands, in some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I ain't done nothing near that. I don't have that much money not accounted for. Nowhere. My accountants wouldn't even fucking allow it. And these people saying someone else scammed somebody? Maybe it's a projection. No, but seriously, on a serious note though, jokes aside, deliver your fucking product. Again, it tells the audience it's not an impossible thing. All it requires of you is not to overpromise. It looks terrible if you are spending a lot of time talking about another person who actually delivers on his product, and you're delaying your shit by months. That's just not a that looks bad, right? Because that's time that you could be spending working on your fucking product. These motherfuckers are pocketing tens of thousands of dollars that they've delivered jack shit on. You can't call someone else a scammer. You can't do that. You can, it just looks retarded. You can't have, you can, I guess you can. You technically can have, but, and why would you even do that? Like, imagine that. Imagine being in the hole right now with the audience, tens of thousands of dollars worth of product that you've not delivered on, and then saying some other person is scamming somebody. Because if anything, doesn't that put a spotlight on you? And it's like, well, wait a minute. You have hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars that has not been accounted for. You haven't delivered jack shit. Why in the fuck are you saying that someone else scammed someone, or is some level of fraud is being committed when you have tens of if my accountants saw tens of thousands of dollars unaccounted for, it would be all hands on fucking deck. They would not allow me to be in that position. Soon as they saw some shit was unaccounted for like that, they'd be like, let's just stop operations here for a second and let's make sure we find out what's going on. These motherfuckers got tens of thousands, in some cases hundreds of thousands of unaccounted for product that has not reached the hands of nobody. You can't call someone else a scammer. You can't say someone is committing fraud. I've delivered on everything it is that I've said. My customers pay for some shit. My customers get some shit. It's simple as that. Wow. But no, to Garfield's point, I had no idea that guy had not released that book yet. That's that's interesting. That's very interesting.